Welcome to Core London. Let's talk to Vincent Mascolo. He is the CEO of IronRidge Resources. And a very good morning to you, Vincent.
And likewise, thanks for having me, Nick.
Absolute pleasure. Right, let's kick off. What do you do? How do you make your money? Tell me general overview, big picture. What's IronRidge all about?
Okay, look, I guess to touch on the first point, how do we make our money? We make our money through the accretive valuations of discovery. We operate in 3 jurisdictions throughout Africa. Our key commodities of focus are lithium and gold. And in the last 3 years, we've delivered 3 discoveries in 3 jurisdictions. So that's how we make shareholders happy, is through the discovery and development of potential huge ore deposits. And we have now in Ghana a significant lithium project, which will ultimately be a mine. We have a significant gold project, which is advancing quite rapidly in Côte d'Ivoire, and then to a lesser extent, we have another very highly prospective gold project in Chad, but that's our longer term strategy, and we can talk about that another time.
In terms of dealing in Africa, you've obviously got social, economic, political considerations. Is that an easy or tough task? Is it getting easier?
Look, we don't seem to be having any problems. I mean, we're clearly operating with strong ESG initiatives in Ghana. That has a 100-year mining history, so they know what they're doing. It's a very easy jurisdiction to be working in. Côte d'Ivoire, likewise, very advanced, and once again, very strong ESG initiatives, which effectively, from our perspective, means that we have full Ghanaian and Ivorian national teams. Chad to a lesser extent, but yeah, in Ghana and Côte d'Ivoire, no issues at all. I mean, they've got a profound mining history.
Understood. So tell me about, you've done a scoping study in Ghana. A few headlines on the fundamentals there?
Yeah, look, our lithium project in Ghana called Awoya as a whole package is called the Cape Coast Lithium Portfolio, but the main deposit, which is growing on a daily basis, is called the Awoya project. We delivered a robust scoping study early in the year, around, I think, early January. And look, the fundamentals of that project is what has delivered a robust scoping study. And the fundamentals are, we have exceptional geology, hillside topography, exceptional metallurgy, some of the purest lithium spodumene in the marketplace. But the key fundamentals, along with those, supporting those other 2 elements, is proximity to operational infrastructure. The project is ideally situated 1 kilometre from the national highway. That same national highway takes you to the deep sea port of Takoradi, which is only 110 kilometres away, and we have multiple high voltage power lines running adjacent the site. So from any developer, prospector, investor perspective, this is a dream location and a dream opportunity. And that's what makes the project so forgiving, is because we have in those key characteristics, we are in the first low quartiles of both operating costs and capital expenditure. Robust economics to come out of that, Nick, is, we have an 8-year mine life for a 2 million tonne per annum run of mine operation, producing just shy of 300,000 tonne per annum of spodumene concentrate. Potential life of mine revenues in excess of 1.5 billion, annual average EBITDA just in the order of 100 million per annum. Our capex is around $247 US per tonne, our operating cost is $247 per tonne, and our capex number is around $68 million US to get this project into production. It is very robust, very economic, and commercially of interest to many potential suitors. And that's principally because our metallurgy and our proximity to operational infrastructure is rather unique.
Okay, so let's talk about lithium. Okay, I read off air that there was somebody suggested on a bulletin board, okay, that supply demand could be sort of 70 times more demand than supply over the next generation. Okay, this is obviously a hot space. Now I see that you've got, interest in lithium. You've got the Takoradi, is it? Basically the deep sea port. What's going on there?
Yeah, look, in respect of supply and demand, I think it's usually the exploration cycles. When the resource sector's down, people stop spending money on exploration, and then as the demand increases, everyone's scrambling
Yep.
to be the next hot seat. But IronRidge over the last 12 months, when no one wanted to know about our lithium project, we were ploughing along and developing the asset just very quietly, addressing low-cost activities to attack and shorten long lead items to development. So, yeah, we very much believe that there is going to be a shortage in the market, and certainly the narrative this time around from 3-4 years ago is fundamentally different and fundamentally supported by government initiatives globally. So, yeah, we're very excited about the next 12 months for IronRidge and our lithium project in Ghana.
So, anyone reading the newspapers would have read, these big US investment banks saying, this is the next super cycle, this is the commodities are turning, these bull runs can last 10 years, okay? Would you sign off on that? Would you agree to all of that?
Oh, look, I would. Yeah, absolutely. If I had a crystal ball, I'd probably be in the Bahamas sipping pina coladas right about now with you, Nick. But yeah, I definitely concur with the commentary in the marketplace at the moment.
So, in terms of everyone's bullish on commodities, okay, is there anyone left, okay, thinking contrarian, let's say?
Look, I couldn't tell you. I don't think so. I think the lithium market's here to stay.
Yeah.
It's definitely robust, and as I said, the fundamentals of the lithium market are fully supported now by global government initiatives. Whereas, say, four years ago, it was a bit of a pipe dream. The support infrastructure wasn't there, and the government support and infrastructure spend wasn't there to support it. But it's definitely there now. So people are playing catch up to get lithium into the marketplace. So yeah, we have high expectations for significant re-rating in both spodumene and battery grade lithium products, and we're seeing that already. I mean, just our scoping study, we used a long-term average of $650 US per tonne. Most recent sales of low quality spodumene concentrate is already selling at over $730 per tonne, and our product in Ghana is a premium coarse crushed product. So no different than, say, iron ore and lumps and fines. So you can actually command a higher price. So that hasn't even been factored into our scoping study yet.
Okay, so a few words on the Zaran Gold project. There's been some recent impressive high-grade results. Can you give some background on that, to the project, and what the company's plans for the development of it?
Yeah, look, Zaran in Côte d'Ivoire. Last year we were predominantly a gold company. This year we're a lithium company, and we're going to take exactly the same approach with our gold portfolio this year, addressing long lead items to shorten timelines to development. Zaran is a cracking gold project that's going to deliver a mineral maiden resource in quick step. That maiden mineral resource will then underpin the valuation of the project and supporting it going forward. It's a massive project. It has over 47. It has a 47-kilometre shear strike zone. We've only explored around 12 kilometres of that. And that's in the top 0 to 90 metres. We have this very significant weathered zone from 0 to 90 metres. So effectively a free dig up your garden, run it through the mill, gravity separation. Once again, simple processing, simple metallurgy. And we'll be looking to put that in the same category as our lithium project in Ghana is now, to an advanced stage, progressing to development within the next 12 months.
Understood. Okay, so moving on, recently you raised 20 million quid, I beg your pardon, you raised 12 million quid and it was oversubscribed. How are you using the funds?
Look, yes, thanks. 12 million quid, heavily oversubscribed. Funds will be predominantly used to develop the lithium project at the moment because that's what's attracting most of the attention.
Yep.
We'll also be developing our Zaran and Gold portfolios generally in Cote d'Ivoire. But predominantly the funding was raised on the back of our lithium project, and the intention is to continue to expand the resource. We already have drill rigs and auger rigs turning as we speak, Nick, and we will be probably adding another 2 drill rigs to that in the coming months to expand the resource and accelerate the project through to PFS and then ultimately to development. Potential suitors looking at the project now are expecting that this project will turn into a mine sooner rather than later.
Okay, so finally, as an existing shareholder, what, in terms of the news flow, I know that's sensitive, but what can I look forward to over the next 12 months? Or indeed, if I'm watching you for the first time and I'm thinking about investing, okay, you know, are there some sort of dates that I should consider in terms of key events?
I'm not going to give you dates in a limited timeline, Nick, because that just creates trading windows. But look, it's fairly obvious where with the diversified portfolio we have, there will be news flow coming from, as I said, drill rigs turning in Ghana. So we expect more encouraging results from the current drill campaign, which I think we've only released around 25% of the results. So the laboratories will be trickling the rest of those results in the next month or so. We will be advancing that project through to the various stages of development. And in Cote d'Ivoire, in our gold portfolio, once again, we also have pending drill results across all our portfolios in Cote d'Ivoire. So yeah, there's news aplenty across all our jurisdictions. And I guess from an investor perspective, what you get in IronRidge is you now get the, shall we say, the luster of lithium and a downside hedge de-risking by virtue of our gold portfolio. So we'll be looking to see how we can now get a 1+1 valuation across both the lithium and gold spaces within the company.
Right, on that note, Vincent, we run out of time. On a personal note, it sounds like a fascinating space, and dare I say it, I kind of understand gold and lithium as opposed to this mad world of cryptocurrency. On that note, Vincent, thank you very much indeed.
Likewise, all the best. Thank you very much, Nick. Much appreciated.
Cheers.